Good evening. Hope everyone's doing well, having a good night. So, going to be a little rusty. But I think we'll be fine. Let me go and swap over. Okay. I don't think we're going to be doing anything too crazy. I'm just going to be wrapping up 100%. I'm going to just look up the things that I've missed. There's a third one? Hold up. Farfield's Church. Farfield's Church. Oh, okay, so I missed one of the kills on that. Okay. I am not killing some of these things. I used, okay, so there's a Silksong tracker that will tell you where pretty much everything, like everything that you missed, like what you missed and where it is. Oh, those I've already gotten. Okay. So we're going to get some of the things. And then kind of go from there. Huh. There's a lot of, like, things that you can do. Wait, where is that? Wait, where? First off, I need to remember what my... Okay. I haven't played in so long, so I'm gonna be like so unbelievably rusty. It's gonna be insane. First off, is it up and... Or can I not leave the void? I'll just leave. I'll leave myself. Oh, right. I can just, like... Because I have the flower. Let me... I have a page up right this second. Okay, so primarily what I'm going to do is try to go after any tools that I missed, if I can, which it looks like there's a couple I can grab. Wait, can I just do it here? Is it this one? Yeah, no, they don't want to come down here. Is this point of no return? Hold up. Hold up. If I'm actually at point of no return, well then, I don't know what I could do. Outside of just get back up here. Hmm. Right. Wasn't it like... Yeah. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're Gucci. Not so Gucci, but we're still Gucci. Wait, hold on. How much damage did that take? Hold up. Wait, what? What? Wasn't that 2 originally? Did they patch that? Did they actually patch that? If so, that's crazy. Also, can I not actually... Wait, can I use... to get myself out of here? I could have swore that they had to have like done that though. Okay, so that's blocked up. Can I... Am I at the point of no return to where I can't actually... Let me check something. Get out of Abyss. Silksong. End of game. To escape the Abyss at the end of Silksong, you must use the reinforced diving bell that is now available to you after completing the required return to the diving bell's location. Use the horn to activate it, and the game will transport you back to the deep docks. Really? Let's see how true this is. Oh, sick. Okay. Alright. So... I just want to at least see. So there is... Oh. Hold up. So if I sit here, okay, yeah, it's just sitting there. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. I'm so used to my other controller. Okay, so I actually need Curve Claw for this, apparently. Where do I do that at? Oh my god, it's at Far, or, yeah, it's at Farfields. God. That's... Wait, can I... Thank you, buddy. Okay. Farfield. I think I know where... Yeah... I feel really dumb not even doing this. It's this one. It's the target practice. Yeah, okay. Sup. Yeah, I'll give you a curve claw. Okay. I guess we come back for it. What? Huh? Do I go sit back at the bench? Yep. Curved sickle. Okay, so it's an upgraded version of the curve claw. So, radial sharp bone used by skilled hunters take down dangerous prey. Okay. So, if I went... What? Oh. Okay, okay. I kind of like that. What else are we missing? We're at 96 still. Tools. I'm missing 4 tools. Where is this? Is it Hunter's March? Okay. I just know it's at Hunter's Mark. Oh wait, wrong way. Over here. Okay. So... Up here? Question mark? No. Down here? Question mark? Is there some... How did I miss this area? What does that do? Okay. Okay, that still hits for 2. That's good to know, I guess. Oh, there was an NPC here. I missed him. Hmm. Oh well, sad. Okay. So, what does the fractured mask do? Fractured mask. Old bug's skull carved for protection. Shields against critical damage, but shatters on impact. If shattered, the mask will be repaired while resting at a bench. So it's kind of like the one-hit things, but it's not. It repairs itself. Okay. That's kind of cool. Wait, what? Hold on. I missed some stuff in Sands of Karak. I swear I went all over that place. Okay, so let's go to the blasted steps, I believe. Yeah. I'll sit at the bench here first, though. Just to be safe. I'm gonna be so rusty if I run into anything. Because I know that there's a couple bosses that I missed. I don't know what exactly, though. Let's see. First off, there's an area I missed over here. I swear I went over this area like 4 times. Easy. It goes up that way? Does it go up here? I think I see it. It'd be... Nope, 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 nope. Yeah. Okay. So what is this? Oh, what? Whoops. Huh? Is this a boss man or something? Let me see. Bosses? Oh, okay. So I have to do this. So they are a boss man. Okay. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, so you did. Oh, I'm so trash right now. Wait. Hold on. What? This is not really a... Okay. I mean, it's fine. I'm going to bet if I was, like, mid-playthrough and not feeling so rusty right now, I probably would have been fine fighting him right away. Okay. Because, I mean, it's a basic attack pattern from what I'm seeing. Ooh, that's not good. Nope, wrong thing. Nope, wrong thing again. There we go. Okay. Ooh! Okay. I can kind of, like... Got him. Like I said, if I wasn't... Oh. Phase 2? No. Okay. Take. Gray memento. Okay. Engraved cruststone worn by sand and blanched by time. Watch, remember, till time, life anew. The memento can be displayed in the home. So there's one other bit that I missed here. So brother. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have just zipped up there. Saved myself some grief. But it looks like there's one other spot I missed here, which I'm still, like, surprised by, I guess. Simply because of, like, how thorough I thought I was being. And this one, what? Okay, so this is literally just a, you have to go up this way. Okay. Enter? Okay. Did I want to make sure on something? Yeah, okay. I don't like that. I don't like this area. I was so... curious about where the heck these things were earlier when we were in, like, way back when we were in, what is it, Memento? In the Citadel, you have the Memoriam. I'm so curious as to what the hell these were, because they were there. I had just not encountered them, and I thought nothing. Like, I didn't think too much of it because I was like, maybe it's just that's the unique part of that area. Okay. Oh. Well, shit. Okay. Okay. This is certainly different. I did it too fast. That was a goof up. But okay, so first guy, I mean, I guess thematically he's a boss. Like, if, okay, so the knight guy, I would still group into my, like, not really a boss category. He's more of just an enemy that has, like, a large health pool. Because, like, he has, like, the same... He has, like, the same, the same amount of moves as, like, a lot of the basic enemies that you run into. He just is a lot beefier. And I could be wrong about that, but I only saw 5 moves, I think, from him. He has a single swipe, triple swipe, upward cut to downward cut, then go underground and do the upward cut to downward cut. And then he had a dash. And I think that's almost on par with, like, maybe a move extra from a normal enemy. Like, one of my biggest gripes, and I enjoyed playing Silksong, 100% worth. But I'm still going to be, I guess, a little nitpicky about things. Especially about things that I like. I'm going to still express when I don't like something. If that makes sense. I'm gonna go over here first. Just to see what else is over here. Inspect. Hardened outcrop of Voltridian. Okay. Is this the way out, pretty much? Okay. That's the way to get around and out. Okay. But... I'm gonna still, like, be critical of things that I don't like, I guess, is what I mean. And that, like... there are certainly things that I do like and certain things that I dislike. This is a unique boss. Not really difficult, but still a fun, like, it's fun. Volt filament. Charged organ from a defeated Voltrum can be coiled around thread, imbuing silk skills with electric charge. Oh, you can... if you just hold Y and you switch between them, you can actually up and down pitch on it. That's cool. That's something I didn't realize. But while there's a lot of things I do like and love, it's like, I think that boss is, it's fun. But also, I feel like that could have been like, I feel like that should have been a main game boss. And not a side boss. That at least... It also felt like an early version of a boss, like an early game boss, more than a late game. Like, Lace makes total sense. And a lot of those kind of bosses make a lot of sense. But, like... I want to test something. Oh, wait. No, I didn't do the thing. I wanted to... Let me just go back this way. Maybe not fall into every pit. Okay, thanks. But it's like there's a handful of them that either felt very similar, or something, and I don't know. While I love the game and love certain aspects with it, like one of my biggest, I think, gripes was that, like, going through most of Act 3, And it's probably because I also missed a couple bosses or something, but... I mean, missed a couple bosses and, like, I missed a few from Act 2 or something. But a lot of the bosses I encountered felt very similar. Whereas, like, earlier in the game I was encountering bosses that felt different all the way throughout. Like, I think a really good example is one of the few large monsters you encounter is the chorus at the beginning, right? And I think it's like the fourth chorus or something like that. And I think that's really cool. Like it's a really cool hardened outcrop of throw that. Hey Groovy, how goes it? Yeah, I'm at 98 now. Is there anything to do with this? I think it's crazy that we like. Let me look at this. Tools. We got the mask. It doesn't look like it. At least to my knowledge. It's been... I originally thought that this might be something to get or do something with, but I don't think so. But, what was I talking about? Oh, talking about, like, bosses and stuff. So, like, I felt like early game had a lot of unique and different bosses all the way throughout. And then as you get a little bit later into the game, like, I think Grandmother Silk makes sense. Because Grandmother Silk's like a combo. Don't you start doing your little feetsy jumping, whatever. Anywho, Grandmother Silk made sense to have, like, attacks from other enemies that you fought. Stop it. You calm down. However, like, what's wrong with his stompies? He's getting impatient. Fine, we'll go to the next thing. It's breaking my train of thought. Oh my god, no. No. I have to go back here? What the heck? There's a hidden thing there? Alright, alright. Her. It. Them. They. I refer to... I always use... In context, I don't, like, use he as gender association, I guess. I know it has those, like, connotations and everything, obviously, for obvious reasons. It's just that using it as a general thing, you know? So I have to go through there, and then go there. Wait. There's an area up there? Question mark? Same here, but she's a mom, so I felt... No, you're fine. You're fine. You're totally right. You're totally right. I'm just saying that, like... I'm just explaining. Anyways. Like, it felt like early game had a lot of more unique, first off, unique bosses, and I think this is gonna be a mistake, but yo, okay, wait, that was not a mistake, really. That was actually kind of sick. Whereas, like, Act 3, kind of, like, I think Act 2 is my favorite act of bosses to fight. Act 3, I know that, like, now that I know the whole, like, backstory of Seth, I think that's a really cool thing that they did. I also missed this thing, because it's down this way, actually. I think it's a very heartwarming thing. Hey, Risk. Yo, what up? You're kind of sick. Nuh-uh, you are. How you been? I hope you're doing well. Somehow I totally missed this. But, I think it's just the whole gamers don't look up. But, the whole idea, very good, just got home. Nice. Hopefully, you're able to rest and relax. Is there anything else? No. Okay, so we can get out of here. Dink dink dink. Oh no, wait, it's up. Down is for the okay. But yeah, it kind of just felt like a lot of enemies and bosses in Act 3 kind of felt like you're fighting all the enemies, but now they have the poop virus. And that's yippee skippy. But then you end up running into, like, Garmond, who's infected, and he just kind of swings around, and I know it's a story-related, like, thing, but it still gave the title card of being a boss fight. And so, like, there was that one, and then the dude that was afflicted with the plasma stuff, whatever it is, the blue goop. And so, like, running into those, it didn't feel like a boss. It felt more like they're just an enemy with a higher health pool, for the most part. And they didn't really have anything unique to the table, per se. Like, they had their own story thing, but it didn't feel like, you know. Yeah, you get what I mean. Also, I need to check what is this? Bruh. I've got to go there now. I don't want to go here. But yeah, the combination of those bosses, and I know that they're not main story bosses. I think if you go main story bosses, like straight, like no side bosses, just main story bosses, I think it's great and varied, because I actually thought about this, right? But then if you end up doing all the side bosses too, you realize that, like, there's a lot of repeats, there's a lot of reused styles of attacks. Like, the one guy who does the what was the boss that we just fought? It was I like the Volt one. Let me see, bosses. It was Voltrum. I like that. It's unlocked in Act 2? Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense as to where it is. I still think that should have been a main boss. Like, with how different it was. Because I think that's fun. Watcher at the Edge I like that he... Vulture? No. Volcherm? It's the Volt one. No, it's not Vulture. It's Volcherm. Like worm, that's a volt. Volt worm. Its literal name is this. Yeah. I think that's a cool boss. I think it definitely, like, even as a side boss, I think it's a cool boss. I like it. Watcher at the Edge, however, it feels like a normal, it felt like I said, it felt like a normal enemy that just had an extra attack and a lot of, it sounds like you're saying Volchum. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It felt like he felt like a normal enemy with the amount of attacks he had and how they felt, I guess. But like he felt like a normal enemy with like maybe an added move and a lot more health. Though I do wish that we had more bosses that had sweeping attacks like that. Blame my ears. Nah, you're fine. I am very bad about mispronouncing certain things, or I've had people tell me that I've said roof like rough before, and it's just of like depending upon how I'm talking to somebody. Anyways, so like, but like it all, like almost all the Act 3 bosses, Seth was a fun one to do. I mean, it wasn't anything like crazy, but it was a fun one to do. It's fine. But it also felt like fighting the Pinstress. Like they didn't feel very much indifference. Yeah, I guess my point is, like, I think some of those enemies, like some of those bosses, could have had like different types of needles that they could have used. Like, I know we have one more boss left, because I'm looking at this list. Oh no, we have 2 bosses. There's one I physically just can't get anymore, and that is Garmund Zaza, that you can run into in Act 2, and it's time limited. But let's grab this last item. Where's is it? It is Where's? Huh? I didn't get to do them or Chakra. Wait, is Chakra only Act 2? Or is that Act 3? I thought you could do that in Act 3. Did you know? Okay. I think I told you this. Chakra's Act 2. That sucks. I thought that you could fight in Act 3. So I was kind of excited for that. Now I'm kind of disappointed. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. No, I'm not. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. But in Act 3, she's too busy defending Belhart. True. Brother. You know what? That's fine. I'm so rusty right now. And I'm getting torn up by this area. But anyways, like, I feel like, actually, I could do that. I feel like a lot of Act 3 things didn't, like, feel as good to fight, I guess. This is the other Pinstress, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Because there was the one that was... Yeah, okay. That's kind of cool and sad. Fragile band woven of reed and leaf, crafted to repel muck maggots. That would have been wonderful way earlier. If broken, the wreath will be repaired when resting at a bench. Okay. Huh. I just want to mess with something. It shouldn't work. Okay, it does. Wait, I can do this. I forgot about this. I forgot. Must we hide? Dear sisters. Revered by all. Revered by all. Yeah. Yeah. Big sad. I should be able to do it here. Okay, so we technically have 100%, but there is one boss left. We'll see how it is. I still say Act 2's my favorite, I think. Also, thinking about it, how many large bosses did we end up getting out of the whole game? And by large bosses, I mean, like, the one that attacks, like, that you fight in Act 3 at the beginning. And I think that's one of my, that's still one of my, like, favorites, because you do have, like, you have a lot of, like, personal, feeling toward it, you know? I forget what its name is. Bell Eater. That's what it is. So, okay, so large, like, really large bosses that we got, I'd consider Bell Beast a large one. Bell Beast, Bell Eater. I guess you can, Groll, yeah. I guess you could consider Savage Beastfly. But yeah, I mean, we didn't really get too many, which is interesting. I mean, it's fine. So I think this is at Greymore? Oh, I see how that works. Okay, wait, hold on. I want to test and see if... Are you sure that you can't fight her? Because I want to test. I just want to be 100% sure. Wait, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yeah, I need to go above. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I also felt like, and maybe it's just me, I guess, but I kind of felt like we would have had another fight with Grandmother Silk. Oh yeah, because the thing to ring is like right here normally. Okay. Make me doubt, but I'm pretty sure that was mentioned in all the videos I saw. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, this cannot be done if the flea caravan is still in the area or after starting Act 3. Yeah, you're totally right. Okay. So we've got basement. Wait, I know where this is. Dude, I went to go to this area originally. What? You're left alone in the rain with sadness. Yeah, true. But like, a lot of people.
Matches.
Ooh,
We've
whoa.
been raided.
Yo, Lulu, thank you for the raid. How are you doing this evening? I hope you're doing well. Let me. What were you up to? EP, nice. Get some good sleep. Oh, Stanley Parable. Yeah. I totally forgot. I was peeking in. I love Stanley Parable. That game's fantastic. Did you end up getting the original game or did you get the deluxe? Blind playthrough, it's so damn good. Yeah. There's so many things. Deluxe, okay. I still haven't picked up deluxe, but I played the original. There are so many different things that you can or cannot, like, do not do. Broom closet ending. Broom closet is my favorite. It's so good. I think my favorite is
What? That's so cool.
Oh, hey.
I did not expect a boss
this.
fight. Whoa! Did that bitch just throw its ass at me? No. Did you guys see that? That bitch just flung its ass at me.
Yup. That's what happened.
Hold on, do that shit again. Yo, look at that ass! Look at that ass! God damn! She's thick! She's fucking thick!
True. Big true. We named the bucket Carlos. Nice. Very nice. I know that Deluxe added a metric ton of stuff. I still haven't even gotten around to it. I have so many things on my list of things to want to do. Like, right now my main thing is like I've been doing a metric ton of prep for like sailing for RuneScape. So yeah, that was like 2 or 3 hour game. I'm so yeah, no, it's sailing. I'm so excited for sailing. I know some people have been like overly negative toward it, and like I get it. But I think the exploration is going to be fun, but on top of that, also having alternate ways to be able to fish is going to be nice. Alternate methods of hunter. Even smithing and stuff too. People in the OSRS community guys shit on everything. Yeah, true. I remember a while back it was like they were blockading updates from each other. They were like voting out every update from each other because it would be like, oh, this is a PvP update. Let's you know, blockade the. Why did I do that? Wait, I don't have poison. Hold on. But they were like, you know, blockading and all that kind of stuff and just preventing updates from even happening. And I'm thankful that the dev team has like really kind of put their foot down on stuff. They're like, okay, we're gonna do some stuff, even, you know, whether, you know, you like it or not. We'll take backlash for it, but we think it's best for the game. And it'll be like a small thing, you know. Thankfully, it's not as toxic as it was. But yeah, I still, I mean, why did I not even see that rat? I think, as somebody who's like, well, I mean, my original character's from like 2002 probably. My OG character is like from way back. Wait, is it up here? No, but it's fine either way. Yeah, like, with having that much history with the game, it's one of those I'm just like, yeah, I can't put it down, you know? But yeah, like I said, I think the alternate methods to be able to train and do things is going to be nice. I think the potential for alternate forms of combat too. I mean, you're going to be able to train ranged through just cannons now, which I think is really cool. So, is there... Wait, do I just do something like this? No? Wait. There's supposed to be an item I get? Question mark? No? I do not have this. How do I get this? More info. Because this is the last thing that I was wanting to do. It's an optional boss. As the void invades Farlooms and... Apparently you just receive it. Yeah, we've done everything in here. Calling her a defiler and possibly blaming her for... What? I haven't seen this. maybe I have to kill X number of them? I don't know. But, oh, so, I should just go sit up here at this bench. What are you most excited for with sailing, by the way? There's a bench in Shellwood where they deliver that summon to you. It's a pretty looking bench and some garden-like thing. Okay. Let's see. That's weird that it's specifically in Shellwood. So not here. Garden-like thing. I guess I can check the other one on this side real quick. Guide doesn't tell. Yeah. I'm, so I'm using the save analyzer that tells you everything that, like, this save analyzer is actually cracked. It, there it is. Okay. So, this save analyzer actually tells you every little small thing, too. They've updated it to have, bosses, mini-boss, like, remember that Rhino Guard that I missed? Yeah, it's still, it counts that I missed that one. It knows every void mass and location. There's, like, for completion, like, where all the mementos are, Materiums, Silk Eaters, cylinders, relics, even just how to get the quills, the different quills. Yeah, I think that's cool. Like, they literally have put everything in there for the save analyzer. It's not perfect, but it has, like, most of everything. But yeah, I think for me, for sailing for RuneScape, I think I'm most excited for the exploration aspect. I'm excited to fight frost dragons. I think that'll be fun. As well as the new, like, early game boss or mid game boss, whatever you want to call it. The Griffin, and just whatever other things that they hide in there. So I'm certain there's a bunch of stuff that they haven't told us. Alright, so you go this way. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay. I just love hitting those. Give crawl summons? Yes. Anything cool over here? No. Okay. Okay. That was kind of cray-cray. The way that... Ooh, that boomerang hits so well. The Godfather. Alright, brother. Yo, don't take me to the bakery, bro. This is sloppy, but it's okay. Whoa! Whoa, brother. Okay. Okay. This is fine. Okay. I think it's crawl feather. Same thing. I'm a beg to differ. Is the crawl father? He's like, I'm your daddy, and that's it. Yep. Okay. So, too bad he was wrong. Crawl memento, iron emblem of the Court of Crawls, absorbing the bearer of all crimes, past and future. Cool. You know what? I'll put him in the house. The crawl bell. What does that do? Nest fashioned from an old bell. Once set up, young crawls will occasionally roost within, filling the bell with shell shards and rosaries. Oh! Can be installed on the exterior of a home. Wait, so I can do birdhouse runs on here? That's sick. I mean, then again, I don't really do them on RuneScape now, but that's okay. The first thing I thought of was the quote from Arnold that's like, "Who's your daddy and what does he do?" We'll put this stuff up, and now we officially have a 100% file, which is nifty. I just wanted to have it, and especially when the DLC comes out, now we have all the stuff I really want right this second. So, also, is there anything I have to speak with you about here? Yeah, right, we never did. This fits my collection well. Look then, look what I have. Yeah, so we're missing one harp I'm not gonna look for it right this second. Yeah. I like how, like, wait, is the sparkle there to install it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, I see. You can fill your shelves here. Where do the cylinders sit? Or do they just not? I don't know. But regardless, I think that's the perfect way to finish off that portion. Let me go. I'm going to turn off the YouTube portion because we're done with Silksong for now until we get DLC or something. Because I don't really want to go after that stuff. Like, I figure once the DLC hits, that would be the time I can go after some of the little, like, knickknacks like that. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think Silksong is... I think Act 1 is great. It's rough to start. But, like, once you get used to taking two hearts of damage, it's fine. I think the people complaining about it are kind of overstating it to a degree. But then, like, to a degree, I think maybe they could put in a second difficulty, have like a lower difficulty, and it would be very easy, and then call this their normal difficulty and call the other one easy. There you go. Much like how you have the steel difficulty, steel shell or whatever, where, you know, you take one hit and that's it. I think that could be a thing, but I don't think that's a complaint. Act 2, I think, is my favorite act of the game. Act 3 has kind of like that jaw dropper of like, oh shit, stuff's going down. But I felt like the enemies kind of felt like when you get to the very end of like, I forget which Metroid. It might be Zero Mission or something, but they just enhance the enemies and make them a little bit tougher. That's fine. But and they did change up some of the areas, which I thought is kind of cool. But I was kind of expecting, like, after doing Final Boss, you know, after doing the whole Lost Lace thing, I was kind of expecting an additional boss after that. I kind of hope that the DLC maybe does something like that, where they go and they add, you know, like, Fallen Grandmother Silk or something like that, and you end up taking her on in a proper, like, instead of sending the needles at you and stuff, she ends up sending void spikes and stuff like that. I think that'd be kind of cool. And it would be like your like mega boss kind of deal. But yeah, Act 3 bosses, I like, a lot of them are either refights or very similar to each other, or not bosses. And so that's what I didn't like, because Hollow Knight and Silksong for me have been, I'm very much Dark Soul brained, where, like, lore is cool. I do like lore, but I'm not, like, super heavy into lore on either of them. I love the hidden knickknacks and the cool little dealios like that, but like and like kind of somewhat obtuse like lore where it's open-ended and like open to interpretation. I do like that. But like I said, I think if there was like one critique, it would be the Act 3, some of the Act 3 stuff. But overall, like, I absolutely love the game. Would I play it again? Very much like Metroid. And very much like... Because, like, okay, I absolutely love Metroid Zero Mission. And I absolutely love Symphony of the Night. And I absolutely love, like, even Metroid Dread. Would I go through it again? Probably not, like, start to finish. But that's just me. And it's just, I think also one of the other small critiques I could give is actually the weapon crests. The weapon crests... Okay. Reaper is goated. Let's be real. Reaper's goated. Wanderer's pretty good. For general zooming around. Beast? I actually heard that they patched Beast recently to where it actually hits through shields. That's actually pretty good. But my experience with Beast I did not like. Which is what the fuck. I'm gonna be real. That's how I felt toward it. I didn't really vibe with it. Someone probably did at some point. Shaman's interesting. I didn't get enough time with it. I at least thought it was interesting. It's not for me because I prefer to not use my silk for attacks, but you know. OG. Okay. Take your time. Architect. I actually like the idea behind Architect. It probably, if I probably upgraded it first, I probably would be using it the same amount as Wanderer and Reaper. And then Hunters, whatever. So it's like half of them are really good and half of them are kind of there. So yeah, I don't know. And maybe that's just me, but that's kind of how I felt toward it. Tools, I love the variety of tools. I think that's really cool. I think it's really cool that the Plasmium, you can OD on it and then have your health regen. I think that's a really cool little like bit that they put in that I just didn't even know without like hearing about it. Yeah, I love the variety of like all the little tools and stuff like that you can put in. Some of them I wish I found sooner, or wish I knew of them sooner. Some of the stuff, some things just don't make sense. Like, and this is not tool related, this is more like... Okay, so there's a point in Act 2 where Chakra can help you with a boss fight. However, you have to go all the way out of your way to do all of her quest stuff to go and access her help with this, like, boss fight. And I use air quotes on it because it's just wave after wave of enemies. It's a cool thing, but most people are not going to do that. Most people are going to, like, straight up do the thing. And it doesn't really make it easier, in my opinion, because she kind of, like, adds extra projectiles, and then you become kind of, like me, I become, like, overwhelmed, personally. But, anyways, Quick Sling was taught during... Doubles the number of tools. That's kind of cool. That would actually be super useful, maybe, later on. like in DLC type stuff. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this. I'm going to be right back super quick, and then we're going to do some RuneScape, I think. Let me go and